Welcome back to All About Panama. Today we're soaring high and diving deep with one of the most iconic birds you'll see along Panama's coasts, the pelican. These birds aren't just big and bold, they're also incredible hunters and a symbol of Panama's seaside life. So grab your binoculars because we're about to explore the Pelicans of Panama. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you love learning about Panama's wild side. Panama is home to one star pelican in particular, the brown pelican. It's the only species of pelican you'll find here regularly, and you'll see it gliding along the Pacific and Caribbean coasts. They're hard to miss big bodies, long bills, and that unmistakable throat pouch. Adults have a dark brown body with a lighter head that can range from white to golden yellow, depending on the season. And let's be honest, when you spot one perched on a dock or flying low over the waves, it looks like it owns the place. Here's what makes the brown pelican so jaw-dropping: their hunting technique. Most pelicans around the world scoop fish from the surface of the water. But the brown pelican? It's one of the only pelican species that dive bombs. Picture this: a pelican soars high above the waves, spots a school of fish, folds its wings back, and plunges into the water like a feathered torpedo. That's right. They literally dive headfirst into the ocean. The impact stuns the fish, and with one quick scoop of that massive throat pouch, dinner is served. And that pouch? It can hold up to 3 gallons of water, which the pelican drains out before swallowing its catch. Nature's fishing net. If you want to see pelicans in Panama, you're in luck. They're everywhere along the coasts. Check out the Amador Causeway near Panama City, the beaches of Pedasí and Las Tablas on the Azuero Peninsula, or head up to Bocas del Toro on the Caribbean side. You'll see them perched on pilings, soaring in formation over the surf, or making their dramatic dives in the open water. And here's a fun fact: pelicans often fly in single file, or in that classic V formation, like geese. They're conserving energy while traveling long distances up and down Panama's coasts. Now, pelicans may look a little goofy, but when it comes to family life, they're dedicated parents. Brown pelicans usually nest in colonies on islands, mangroves, or remote coastal areas, safe spots where predators can't easily reach. The female lays 2 or 3 eggs, and both parents take turns incubating them. But here's the wild part: instead of sitting directly on the eggs, pelicans actually keep the eggs warm by covering them with their webbed feet. It sounds strange, but it works. When the chicks hatch, they're fed by mum and dad through regurgitation. Basically, the parents bring up partially digested fish for their hungry little ones. Hey, it might not sound appetizing to us, but it's a pelican buffet for the chicks. Pelicans are common in Panama today, but that hasn't always been the case. Back in the mid-20th century, brown pelicans nearly disappeared from parts of their range due to pesticides like DDT, which thinned their eggshells. Thankfully, conservation efforts brought them back, and now they're a thriving part of Panama's coastal ecosystems. A few more fun facts before we wrap up. A pelican's wingspan can reach up to 7 feet across. They can live over 20 years in the wild, and despite their size, they're surprisingly graceful in the air, though maybe not so much when crash landing into the water after a dive. So the next time you're at the beach in Panama, look up. You just might see a squadron of pelicans gliding over the waves, masters of the dive, rulers of the coastline. Thanks for joining us here on All About Panama. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure into Panama's amazing wildlife and culture. See you next time.